electronic system design. In electronic system design, PCB design, today we will cover this topic. Under this topic, as all of us are aware about the different types of PCB artwork, components related to power planes, different types of PCB in that single-sided PCB, double-sided PCB, multi-layer PCB, rigid PCB, high frequency considerations, power considerations, different artwork, analysis. These points we will cover. Now, what exactly PCB is, that we will see. So, as all of us are aware about that, the electronic board, which consists of interconnected electrical and electronic components, and it may be used in various applications such as pagers, radios, radars, computer systems. Everywhere you will find that this type of PCBs are used. The circuits are produced by slight layer of conducting material deposited on outside of insulating board, which is called a substrate. Separate components are located on the surface of the substrate and soldered to the connected circuits. The construction of PCB can be done in three ways, namely single-sided, double-sided, and multi-sided PCBs. So, the mounting of component on PCB may be done by using hole-through technology or surface mount technology. Let us see the different types of PCB. One is single-sided PCB, double-sided PCB, multi-layer PCBs, rigid PCBs, flex PCBs, rigid flex PCBs, single-sided PCBs. So likewise, we will go one by one now. In single-sided PCB, the single-sided PCB printed circuit boards includes just one layer of base material and substrate, and one end of the substrate is coated with thin layer of metal. Usually copper is used, and protecting solder material may be seated on the peak of the copper layer. In single-sided PCBs, basically the model work most excellent for easy electronics and beginners. So for beginners, they will go for single-sided PCB design. So let us come to next type, that is double-sided PCB. The name itself indicates regarding the PCB design type. So both sides of board's substrate include metal conductivity layers, both sides of board. Elements are attached to both sides as well. Holes in the PCB LED circuits on one side and to attach the circuit on other side. So holes in the PCB LED circuits on one single side to attach the circuit on other side. We may go for use hole-through technology or surface mount technology in this type of PCB also. Let us come to third type, that is multi-layer PCB. Here, this PCBs further enlarges the density and complexity of PCB design by adding extra layers beyond top and bottom layer. So you may have additional layers in between top and bottom layer. So it is called as multi-layer PCB. Normally, power planes are used as extra layers, which both provide supply to the circuit power and also decrease the level. One more PCB type, which is called as rigid PCBs. In addition to having different number of layers and sides, PCB can also be changing in flexibilities. So rigid printed circuit boards use a solid rigid substrate material like fiberglass that remains on the board from twisting. Okay. So motherboard within the tower of computer is the best example of this type of PCB. Flexible PCB, inflexible PCB, these are the different types of PCBs. Depending upon the application, we may design this type of PCBs. So now we may have idea about all these things. So let us see this